Often when toilet training, children will reach a stage where they'll tell you they need to poop when they feel the need. But when you take them to the bathroom, they refuse to sit on the toilet. A natural reaction might be to remove their diaper and force them to sit on the toilet. This can lead to a stalemate where the child refuses to sit and you refuse to put the diaper back on until they poop. Eventually what happens is the child holds that poop in their body and the urge to go passes. This seems like nothing, but it can lead to far bigger problems that prolong the toilet training process and lead to your child experiencing months of discomfort, embarrassment, and pain. You see, when a toddler resists the urge to do a poop and essentially holds on, that stool that they've held onto dries out as the water is absorbed from it. This means the next time they need to poop, the stool is harder and more painful to pass. While this isn't a big problem when it happens once or twice, the longer they resist the need to poop, the more the stool dries out and becomes compacted. And over time, the mass of poop inside that bowel gradually builds up as the fresh poop moving through the bowel gets trapped behind the dry, compacted stool. This then leads to stretching of the bowel. When the bowel becomes stretched, two things happen. The bowel's ability to contract and move the stool through the digestive system is greatly reduced. This makes it even more difficult to pass that hard, compacted stool that is built up. And the bowel actually becomes less sensitive, meaning your child may not be able to feel when they need to poop. Furthermore, in severe cases, your child may also start to soil themselves as the backed up poop sneaks around the compacted stool and appears like runny poop. Unfortunately, by this stage, it isn't just a case of reminding your child to go to the bathroom earlier. It's likely that they don't even feel it's happening and they won't be able to control this until the constipation that is causing it to happen has been resolved. It's also important to note that a stretched bowel can also lead to your child accidentally wetting themselves, and this is because the compacted stool, which is actually stretching that bowel, puts pressure on the bladder, causing the bladder to either not fill as much as it should or contract when it's not supposed to. The severe constipation that I've just described may take many months to fully resolve, so we really want to do everything we can to avoid this situation when toilet training. Here are some key steps to follow to do just that. First, make sure you start off by gradually increasing your child's comfort and confidence in using the bathroom. A gradual approach helps prevent them from becoming fearful, and they will eventually choose to poop in the toilet when they are ready. You can start by familiarizing them with the sounds and smells in the bathroom as well as the steps required to use the toilet. While using the bathroom is second nature to us, it's brand new to a child who is just learning to use the toilet, and it can be quite intimidating and scary. A gentle way to familiarize your child to the bathroom before starting toilet training is to start changing all wet and soiled diapers in the bathroom instead of in their bedroom or on a change table which is located in some living spaces. Completing the cleanup process in the bathroom helps your child become familiar with the smells and sounds in that environment. Then, once you start toilet training, you continue to do all cleanups in the bathroom, whether that's dirty diapers or cleaning up after accidents. Another key step to avoiding your child holding on is to help them feel safe when they're sitting on the toilet. And you will notice that when your toddler sits on a standard toilet seat, their feet hang and they either sink into the toilet seat or they physically hold themselves up. When your little one adopts this position, the muscles around the anus tighten and actually cause a kink, which makes it difficult for your child to poop. So to make it easier for your child to poop, you need to do two things. You need to purchase a family-style toilet seat or a reducer ring to reduce the overall size of the toilet seat. Personally, I prefer a family-style toilet seat because reducer rings can sometimes pinch your little one's legs, which can cause them to become fearful of using them. The next thing you want to purchase is a 2-step footrest, as this will ensure that their feet are always supported. By taking this time to set up the toilet seat properly and ensuring your child is in the right position for pooping, which is where they are sitting with their knees higher than their hips and they are leaning forward, you can actually help make the bowel movement more comfortable and less stressful for your child, ultimately making the toilet training process easier and more successful. If you'd like to see a full list of items I recommend for toilet training, I've included those in my free Toilet Training Essentials guide that you can download by clicking the link in the description box below this video. Once the toilet is set up properly for your little one, it's not quite time to start using it for poops just yet. Before you start putting them on the toilet, you need to help your child become comfortable with the idea of pooping in the bathroom. And the first step to achieving this is by giving your toddler a diaper to wear to poop in, but requiring they stay in the bathroom to complete the poop. By requiring them to be in the bathroom when they poop, even if it's still in their diaper at the start, you are helping them associate the bathroom with pooping and giving them the opportunity to become familiar with the smells and sounds and the cleanup process after pooping. Once your child is comfortable pooping in the bathroom, you can gradually progress to having them poop in their diaper while sitting on the toilet. This can help them become more familiar with the sensation of sitting on the toilet and the feeling of the poop leaving their body. When your child is comfortable pooping in their diaper while sitting on the toilet, you can gradually transition to having them sit on the toilet with the diaper resting underneath them. This will help them become more comfortable with the idea of pooping in the toilet while still providing a sense of security. And you can do this two different ways. The first option is to cut a hole in the bottom of the diaper and place it underneath your child while they're sitting on the toilet. This will allow the poop to go directly into the toilet while your child still has the familiar sensation of the diaper underneath them. Or you could simply have them sit on the diaper, which is being laid out on the toilet seat. Finally, when your child is ready, you can encourage them to do a poop directly into the toilet. While helping your child feel comfortable with pooping in the toilet is a critical step and one that helps to avoid difficulties like constipation, there are many other factors to consider when it comes to successful toilet training. So if you're thinking about toilet training your little one soon, or you've already started the process, make sure you watch this video next to find out 8 simple steps that you can take to take that stress out of potty training and make it a much easier, more enjoyable experience.